Arbor Place Mall and the City of Douglasville are proud to present City Connector. On today's show, we'll hear from Kaiser Permanente. We'll have Jeff Noles and Marcia Hampton from the City of Douglasville. And Johnny Buice will tell us about the Moonlight Run. In our health zone, we'll have LATONYA Anderson. And our special musical guest today, Rhythmic Noise. And as always, your chance to be on TV with our interactive community calendar. Now, please welcome the stars of our show, Monk and Kelly.
The audience wins today.
Oh, okay. They were louder. Okay.
Are you glad you've been working out for the past?
I tell you,
it's kind of like a health theme going on.
And fitness and good exercise, and you're going to be rooting for everybody that's coming up on stage today.
Exactly.
And we have, starting off, the folks from Kaiser Permanente are joining us, and they have something special to talk about. We're also going to be talking to Johnny Buice, who's with Rogue Runners, and we're talking to Marcia Hampton and Jeff Noles with the Downtown Services.
This is a long bike ride, which is going on.
A big bike ride coming up.
Huge.
So let's get on with our first guest.
Let's introduce Jamie Gilbert, who's the executive director, and let's say hey to Laureen Littles, Dr. Laureen Littles. Come on up.
Kaiser Permanente.
Come on up. What's
guys?
going on? How you doing?
Good. How are y'all doing?
Nice to see you, Dr. Laureen. All right.
Nice. Okay. Oh, you look very familiar.
You look familiar to me also.
Yeah,
You just saw
think
her
I
3
saw.
minutes ago. That's probably
is that what it was?
I had something to do with
No,
it,
I mean,
yes.
I think I've seen you with a. I've been in an office, and you were on the other side of a tongue depressor.
It might
Yeah,
have been.
yeah.
I think I remember you were the young man we had to chase around the office
Yes.
3 times to get the
Exactly.
shot.
That's right.
At
It
least.
took about 4 nurses to hold
I
you
was
down.
young
It still
then.
works that way now.
I was young then.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jamie, this is pretty big for Douglasville. Kaiser Permanente coming to town.
It is. We are.
What did you do? Who did you talk to?
Well, we are ecstatic about Kaiser Permanente coming to Douglasville. This process started back in actually 2009. I was reading the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and there was an article that Kaiser Permanente was interested in opening some medical facilities around Metro Atlanta. And we thought, wow, what a great fit to have this type of business in Douglasville.
Absolutely.
A national leader in the medical field, one that's very, very well respected. And we said, hey, we want to have this company. If they're going to open facilities in Metro Atlanta, we want one in our community.
How big are these facilities?
This facility here is going to be, I believe it's about 7,000 square feet.
Fantastic.
And the number of physicians and doctors there will be about 12 altogether. And so what we saw was an opportunity to bring some really a service that was needed in our community to complement Wellstar Hospital and some of the other medical facilities we have here. But also, these are high-wage positions, doctors, nursing jobs. And it's the kind of business and the kind of employment we want to generate in Douglasville. Yeah. So we did the research. We found out who was running with the project from Kaiser Permanente, contacted them, and said, hey, we have buildings here that could work. What can we do to get a project here? We told them about some of the incentives the city offers new and expanding businesses and what our real estate opportunities were. And we actually competed with some locations that weren't in the city of Douglasville to be able to land Kaiser Permanente in the city. And they're actually taking the former Atlanta Bread Company space over next to Best Buy and Kids R Us.
Well, there were a lot of carbs there anyway, and you got to stay healthy. You got to lay off those carbs.
There we go.
So thank you for doing that. And taking over that. So we wouldn't be tempted by that.
What kinds of services will be available at this particular branch of Kaiser Permanente?
We will offer primary care, so internal medicine for adult patients, and we will have pediatrics. In pediatrics, we see them from birth until age 22 when they finish college.
Okay, great.
And we will have X-ray available, laboratory services, and pharmacy.
So this is pretty expansive. You cover a lot of different, areas of the medical industry in this particular facility.
Right. And we have through Kaiser available all of the specialties for internal medicine. So you may be asked to go to a different facility within the region to see a cardiologist or to see a gastroenterologist.
But I would imagine you've got a connection between them anyway. You're linked on computers and that kind of thing.
Oh, yes, absolutely. That's one of the most outstanding features that we have at Kaiser is our computerized electronic medical records. So say, for instance, you come to the Douglasville office and you have a stomach ache. The doctor there can order x-rays and lab, and if they refer you to a gastroenterologist, that gastroenterologist will be able to see those results in the computer.
Well, I think that's really convenient for people. They want to go, when they go use a healthcare system, they want to actually go into a place that says, okay, I can take care of all your needs. You don't have to run from place to place. You're in one system.
But I can get a specialist like that and be able to interpret what they say for you.
Yes, exactly.
On a personal level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's very convenient. It's also very efficient and cost-effective healthcare that we provide.
Excellent.
Well, it's great that you're here, and obviously, Jamie was talking about the opportunities for jobs. I would imagine that you're still staffing up at this particular moment.
So right now I'm currently working at the Cascade facility. We have 3 pediatricians at that facility, and we will be sharing the responsibility for covering the Douglasville office. Eventually we will have somebody full-time in pediatrics there.
And when do you expect most of this will be completely open?
Sometime in mid-September. I know I'm scheduled to start seeing patients in September sometime.
Oh, good. Flu season. Fantastic.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
great. We can all come and,
Exactly.
all right, now, this is going to sound weird, but you've got, this egg recall, and you've got the flu shots, and usually it's like if you have an egg allergy, you can't have the flu shot.
Is that true?
Well, no.
Are there eggs in the flu thing? Or?
No,
not
not anymore. So we're safe this year.
He's looking for something to worry about in addition to his normal.
Still trying to avoid those shots.
I was, I wish Douglas County would have that big, pageant, Mr. Hypochondriac, because I would stand a chance of winning that thing.
Well, we'll take care of you.
Right. But this current flu shot that they've developed with the CDC, I've heard that it covers 3 forms of the flu.
I'm not really sure how many of the strains we're going to cover in this vaccine this year. I'm not sure yet. We're still worried about the swine flu.
Right.
And then, of course, there's just the regular influenza.
I'm glad you called it that because everyone was like, the medical professional.
H1N1.
Yeah.
No, it's a swine flu.
It's confusing. It's a lot of alphabet soup. But,
Yeah.
So just, pay attention to the media. With our Kaiser members, we send out notices to let them know when the flu shots are available. We have Saturday hours where they can come and get their flu shots.
Great.
That's handy.
Yeah, we try and make it as convenient for members as
Affordable,
possible.
I would imagine.
It's covered under their program.
Under the program. Okay, that's great. Excellent.
Flu shots are covered under the program.
Yes, all the routine vaccines
That's
are.
a great deal.
No kidding.
Yes.
Health and wellness as well.
It's all part of our preventive care program. So all of the children who come for their routine vaccines, it's covered under their health care.
Hey, Jamie, you did a good job. This is awesome.
Also, Kaiser Permanente has been very active, and they haven't even opened the facility yet, but they've been very active in the community, very involved with the Douglas County Chamber of Commerce, and so we appreciate them taking a real interest in our community and the fact that they're here.
Yeah, well, we lived out in California for a while, years back, and we were Kaiser Permanente
So you're very
out there.
familiar with
Absolutely.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So welcome to the
and I think y'all got your start out there.
Oh, that's where Kaiser started back in the 40s. We've been in the Atlanta area for 25 years now. This is our 25th anniversary.
Great.
I've been with the organization for 23 years, so I've seen a lot of changes.
Wow, you were right.
Been in a lot of different offices, So it's been really exciting. This recent expansion that we're going through now, we're opening several new facilities around the area.
Excellent.
So it's very exciting.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us, Dr. Littles. Jamie Gilbert, thank you very much, Executive Director. We're going to take a break and go to our interactive community calendar. And I know
Janice and Kelly are there.
They are ready for us.
Up first, I've got Chris Collier. Chris, come on, and we're going to stand between the 2 X's here today.
Thank you, Kelly.
All right.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. You are with who? You're representing?
Home Builders Association for Douglas County, Carroll, and Haralson counties.
All right. How many counties?
3 counties.
3 different counties. Okay,
Called
so
the West Side Home Builders Association.
West Side Home Builders Association. And Chris, you've got a lot of things happening. Another big event happening. I guess this is your 2nd annual.
It's actually the 2nd time this year.
Okay.
We did an expo in May, and we're doing an expo again in November.
All righty. Well, tell me where and what an expo is all about.
Okay, it's a home and holiday expo this time. It was home and garden back in the spring, but not a lot of people gardening in November. We have rented the facility, a 40,000 square foot facility over at the Douglasville Plaza that is same parking area as the Target store, and we will have crafts and whatnot in addition to home improvement, home remodeling booths. We have 150 booths, and the event is November 19th, 20th, and 21st. And we also have Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus there all 3 of those days.
All right, so you are pulling in the holiday season, bringing that to part of the event then?
Without a doubt, yes.
All right. Tell me, what can I do at a home expo?
You first of all can do your Christmas shopping.
Okay.
And you can shop local.
Okay.
Second of all, if you're considering spring projects with regard to your home, we'll have a lot of people there that will be working in different areas of home improvement and home remodeling, which is actually very important right now since there's not a lot of homes being built new.
Right. Let me, on your first expo that y'all had back in the spring, how many would you say probably walked through your doors there?
We ran about 2,800 through. We're anticipating probably about 5,000 at this particular event.
Wow. Very good.
Santa will bring them in.
All righty. Tell me again, if I want to, first of all, come to the event, where it's at, time, and the dates.
Okay. The time, first of all, will be on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 19th, 20th, and 21st, starting at noon on Friday and running until 8 p.m., from 10 in the morning to 8 p.m. on Saturday, and from noon until 5 on Sunday. It's in the Target shopping area at the Douglasville Pavilion.
Righty. And those are the month of November, those dates.
That's correct.
This program's airing the month of October, so you've got plenty of time if you're out there to get prepared and be part of that event, right?
And if you're interested in Buice, we do have Buice left. We'll have a little over 150 Buice, and give us a call. They start at $150 a month.
All righty. And do you know that phone number?
678-715-0904, or you can go to our website, which is www.homeexpo.com.
All righty. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Great job. We'll see you at the expo. All righty. Thank you. All righty. If you have an event, you can let us know all about it. Let the viewing audience know as well here on City Connector. Up next, it's a challenge for our camera crew. Come on up, Matt. Matt's from our police department, and you've got some good stuff happening with you guys as well, don't you?
I do. September 23rd, we're teaming up with Joe's Crab Shack to do the Tip a Cop for Special Olympics Georgia. We teamed up with Special Olympics Georgia last year, and we're able to raise about $2,500 for Special Olympics. And the money raised goes towards providing lodging and food for all the athletes to participate in the state games. So this is our second go around, and it's a task that we're tackling and hoping to keep as a tradition with the City of Douglasville Police Department Special Olympics.
So it's a great opportunity for the family to come out, enjoy a good meal at Joe's Crab Shack, be waited on, if I'm understanding this correctly, by the police department, correct?
Right.
And then throw a really big tip because that's going into the funds you're raising.
Right. Yeah. All the officers will be your waiters and waitresses that day. Like I said, September 23rd, starting at lunchtime till dinner time, and the tips, of course, go towards Special Olympics Georgia, as well as portions of the meal that you purchase also goes to Special Olympics Georgia. So we're looking to raise over $5,000 and come out and have a good time with us.
I also heard that there's a little bit of song and dance that you guys do too, a little bit of a show that you put on, so it's a great fun activity to take part of. So September 23rd again?
September 23rd.
All right. Plan on lunch at Joe's Crab Shack. Tell us that one more time.
September 23rd at Joe's Crab Shack on Chapel Hill. Come join the Douglasville Police Department as we wait on you, and have a good time. Watch us dance and have some good food.
All righty. Thank you so much, officer. I appreciate it. And all that the police department does to keep our city safe, our streets safe, a lot of activities that they're involved with. We've got more City Connector happening with you, or for you today here at Arbor Place Mall. We're taking it back to Monk and Kelly.
Are we up on our parking tickets?
Oh, I hope so.
Because Detective Underwood's in the house. I just want to make sure.
I don't think we got any recently, so.
He's pretty intimidating, that dude.
It's been a few dozen years.
See how tall he is?
I saw.
Compared to Kelly?
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
We have two friends seated here, though.
And you wouldn't know that they're
Knowles.
the same size.
He's the same size as Detective Underwood.
Exact same size. And I'm pretty sure I could take him. And you could too, given the right circumstances.
Yeah, if I could. I mean, I have trained before.
Yeah.
Like in, what do you call
He was
it?
an MP in the service.
Yeah, military
so,
police.
yeah.
I could probably take him down.
You could.
I think if you stood on top of his shoulder, you still wouldn't.
You're probably right. And of course, we have Marcia Hampton,
Who is the Community and Downtown Services Director for the City of Douglasville.
It's nice to see you guys again.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've been here.
It has been a while, and there are some exciting things happening. And I mean, it's part of the Octoberfest Weekend that you're having, correct?
And also, we've got this fitness theme going on here, so it's kind of appropriate to be talking about the Tri-County Bike Run that's coming up.
Yes, all Jeff's idea.
Yeah, is it really? Because you're a biker?
I do. I ride a good bit.
All right, so what's the longest you've ever ridden?
104 miles, 108 miles. I'm
Are
sorry.
you kidding me?
Yeah.
So
Really?
are you going to actually be doing the run when everybody else is?
I'll be doing the ride in the morning, and then later on in the evening. I know we got Johnny Buice coming up later on, but I'll be doing the run later on in the evening.
So you're going to ride a bike for, 100 miles and then run later on?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, why don't we throw some water into it?
Yeah,
and then,
have him swim someplace.
the
Yeah.
I'll
aquatic
drive
center.
the rescue van. So I'll be going around the park picking folks up. Yeah.
Have you done a test ride?
We've done a test ride. We've not done it all at one time, which is great because you don't
100
just
plus.
set out to do 100 miles on any given weekend.
Yeah.
But we do. We've got a group and that'll ride with us in downtown Douglasville, and it leaves from historic downtown Douglasville. Goes out west. It's called the Quad County or Quad Century, the West Georgia Quad. The Century ride, the 100 miles, will cover 4 counties. That's
Okay,
why
so
it's-
you don't
it's for the
actually have to
quad.
ride the 100 miles if you decide not to.
We have some options, but you don't get to visit all 4 counties.
Of course. All
You-
right.
we
I
have some
understand
options that are 50 miles is the next one down, and then 35, which is it's in keeping
So
with how
35
most
is
rides are.
option 1. That's the lowest you can go.
35
miles.
No,
No?
we have one for the kids. It's even less.
Okay, all right.
And that's on a trike, right?
But you have to be 6 or under
Oh,
to
well, that's
participate.
not gonna work.
Yeah, that's not going to work for you, honey.
I heard the
Yeah.
tricycle thing. Is it a trike run or a trike bike?
It's a
or-
tyke ride, and
Tyke
it's going to
ride,
be
okay.
a loop in Church Street. So for children 6 and under, registration fee $15. They can participate, and we are limiting it to 25 kids because we want to make certain that we can fit all the kids. So if anybody out there is interested, they might want to call us as soon as possible to get their kids interested. And I think Jeff Knowles is making this a family operation because he's
So
enrolled
exciting.
his children, even the
Really?
youngest, who's only a few months
not
old.
the youngest.
Did they volunteer for this with you, or did you say you will do this? I am your father.
They-
This is happening.
I told my little girl, she's 5 years old. I told her she ran in the Moonlight Run last year, in the kids Moonlight Run, and I told her I was going to do the bike ride and the run, and she said she wanted to do it too. I said, okay.
Yeah, so she is our first registered biker.
No,
Okay.
that's great. I
Yeah.
love that. That's fantastic.
Very cool.
Now, are registrations going on now?
Registrations,
through
yes, you
October?
can visit Douglasville.com and you can go online and you can register, or you can always come to the Welcome Center to register. And there's unlimited registration for the adult bike ride. It's just the children. We have a limit of 25, and those who enter their kids, they'll get a picture taken and also a certificate with the time
that's
of
great.
their race, so they can commemorate how long it took them to
Their
do it.
first bike
And
race.
it's also
Yeah.
on active.com.
Yes.
So most people that are familiar with Active know how to search and find the West
Where
Georgia
would that
Quad.
be? Because I'm not. Are you familiar with that? I'm not really familiar with. Would you say active.com?
Active.com.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You just said it again.
Yeah, I know.
I figured.
I haven't
You
been
also have
there
the
yet.
community market coming up.
Yes, we have the Fall Community Market. This is an event that our Downtown Development Authority hosts each year. And last year was our first year we did a dance competition, Douglasville, So You Think You Can Dance.
Oh.
And we have local high schools and schools who have dance groups, as well as private organizations who have dance groups that enter in, and it's a contest and it's judged. And we usually have a large turnout for that. So that'll be following, I guess, the start of the race, starting at 10 o'clock. And we should have those festivities wrapped up at about 1.
Okay, so let's map this out. We start at what time early in the morning with the bike?
8 a.m.
Yes.
8
The
a.m.
first
All right.
the first cyclists go off at 8 a.m.
Okay.
On which date?
October 23rd.
Yes,
October 23rd.
October 23rd.
Were you listening?
I'm just checking.
Okay.
I'm writing it down.
Usually I'm the one that she's like, "Where you
Everything
Yeah.
happens on October 23rd.
Okay.
Yeah.
So October 23rd starts at 8. And then
At 10, we will start our tyke race, and hopefully all of the tykes will be done by 11.
Yeah.
Because that's when we start our So You Think You Can Dance competition.
All right.
And we should be wrapped up about 1 o'clock, because following all those festivities is the chili cook-off at 6 o'clock. So we'll need to be
Oh,
out of their
wow.
way.
And then the Moonlight Run.
Yes. So it's a big day on Saturday, and we're calling it the weekend because the Moonlight Run probably won't get done.
until the next day. Well, I don't know, 100 miles. Is there a time limit for that on the bike? Because that could be 2 days.
There is.
Okay.
No, it should
It's
not
just
take
one
you
day?
2 days.
You can do 100 miles in a day.
Yeah,
How many
absolutely.
hours?
It's on a
7
bike.
hours.
It's
It's
he's
like you're
not
on a
running
bicycle.
it.
You're not
They'll
walking
be
it.
done with the runners.
Yes.
So we're expecting some of those folks.
Well,
to
actually,
come
we'll have we'll go around and check. We'll send a SAG vehicle out, a support group, to check and make sure all the cyclists are off the roads before dark.
I will hope so. I hope so.
We approximate between 5 and 6 o'clock.
That'd be my fear. One guy on the side of the road. Where is everybody?
Screaming and yelling.
Where are you?
We'll have it'll be a fully supported ride. There'll be support personnel all over the race, all over the course for the riders. So rest stops every 15 miles. So it's
yeah, that's right. He's the safety guy.
He is.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing.
That's what you
Safety
do.
and fun. We got it.
Absolutely.
Safety and fun, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works. Okay.
And we're going to have fun when we're down there,
we'll
too.
be out there with 92.5 The Bear for a live broadcast. So
you're not going to do the ride?
No, I have to work.
Poor baby.
We could do a remote on the bike.
No, I don't think so. Thanks, Jeff. Great try. No.
We'll make a little backpack with a battery. I'm sure you can.
I want my kids to see me the next day alive.
Well, we're trying to convince Jeff to ride with the camera. So there'll be.
That would be fun.
How long do you think it's going to take you to do the 100 miles?
About 7 hours. Less than 7
I think that'd be great.
So you'd have a bike cam with you, basically.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. They sell them in the store, like those little private eye things you can put on the top of your hat.
Kelly Hunter, who opened the show, actually has one, and we're not going to be using it. They do add weight to the whole.
He says this so emphatically, like this has been discussed before.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
People have trained for this, obviously. There's some people who have trained. Some people are just going for fun,
Yeah.
35 miles really isn't that far.
No.
If you think about it.
It's 35 miles could easily be accomplished before lunchtime.
Oh, sure. Sneezing, you're there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. I think so. Yeah, have a hot dog on the way.
Yeah.
No, come back for the chili, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's what it's all about.
How many competitors for the chili cook-off?
Well, I want to say that it gets capped at 40. I mean, we really don't know because registration is currently going on.
Okay.
But if anybody's interested in that, they contact the Cultural Arts Center, and they can sign up there. They want to participate as a cooker and decorate their booth.
If you got grandma and
I used to
grandpa's
make.
recipe.
I was in a chili cook-off once.
Were you really?
Heavy metal chili was what we made. Yeah.
Rock on.
It was. I worked for a rock station.
All right, we'll put it in there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Jeff Noles and Marcia Hampton, thank you very much. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, you're going to hear from Rhythmic Noise on City Connector. Welcome back to City Connector. We're Monk and Kelly. Guess who we have up there?
We have Melanie Wilson and Rhythmic Noise
And
joining
John
us.
Peace. Don't forget about John Peace,
yes.
okay? Yes, but
All right.
Rhythmic Noise. Give it up for Rhythmic Noise!
Hear the rain pouring down.
you.
My name's Marcia Hampton, Community and Downtown Services Director. My City TV is downtown.
Welcome back to City Connector, to the inadequate show.
What?
I feel completely inadequate because
all
of
of
all
these talented people.
and healthy nuts that are
Well,
coming
they're
in
not
here.
nuts. They're just enthusiasts,
Oh
which I
no,
think is a
these
good
guys
thing.
are crazy.
No, they're not. They're not.
They ride bikes for 100 miles. They run for miles and miles and miles. I think Johnny Buice probably. How many miles did you run this
With road
morning?
runners.
This morning I haven't had a chance to
Oh,
run. However,
get
this
off the stage. You are unworthy.
However, this afternoon I'll try to get about 10 in.
10. Oh yeah, just a mere 10 miles.
You know,
That's
I'm not
incredible.
worthy.
That is incredible. And and you're part of a group, an organization called Rogue Runners.
With Douglas County Road Runners Running Club, a local organization here in Douglasville,
And how long has it been in Douglasville, the organization?
since 2003.
And how many members do you have in that?
We have about 65 members.
65 crazy. I'm going to run at least
That's
10
right.
miles.
They
Is that
are.
the average? 10 miles a day?
No, I think most of us probably somewhere between 3 to 6 miles.
Okay. And is it mostly recreational?
It is. It is. We run on the streets in Douglasville 2 nights a week, and then on Saturday mornings we try to get on the trails in some of the local parks.
Is it easier to run on a paved surface or on a trail?
Well, it depends on who you ask. I prefer the trails myself.
Yeah.
I'm much more forgiving than pounding the pavement all the time.
Is it easy to run with your, your wonderful A6 or whatever you're wearing right there, or bare feet?
Will Converse work too?
Well, there's this new rage going barefoot running, but my
That's
feet
what
are
I
made
thought.
for shoes.
I've seen
Yeah.
people do it, and I thought, are you insane?
Yes, no. I ran a marathon a couple of months back, and a guy did the whole thing on pavement barefoot.
You did? In what month?
Yes, it was in July.
Oh, you're kidding.
He did.
Man,
That's a hot
did you
run.
tar your feet
Yeah.
first?
Oh man,
I mean,
tell you,
you'd
it's
have
not
to.
for me. It's not
Yeah,
for me.
no, yeah, and what do the guy's feet look like after he's done with
I
that?
was afraid to look. I was
Yeah,
afraid to look.
no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that, if you're a novice runner and then you're just getting into this and you start off, get into recreational and then become a runner every day, what are some of the things you need to know?
Well, first of all is the first thing that we tell people new to the group is they need to go get fit tested. I think a lot of injuries that runners get over the years is most often from that. They go and their buddy's shoe, they like that shoe, so they go get that shoe, and that may not be the right shoe for them.
Sure.
So I think the best thing to do is go get a fit test, get the proper shoe for your foot, and that usually heads off a
Because
lot
you
of
and the shoe are going to be one
Yeah.
for many
for a long
miles to
time.
come, aren't
Yes,
you?
yes,
Many
that's
miles.
exactly right.
Many miles to come.
Right.
So, is there a difference between running a short distance, like sprinting, and doing distance running? As far as your training goes.
Well, yeah, with your sprint running, which I have never done, so I know very little about that.
So you're more of a
but,
long distance
yeah,
runner.
I run long
And
distance.
what's considered long distance? How many miles?
Well,
5 and up?
once you start about 3 miles, they consider that long distance running,
Okay.
and it goes on from there to
Sure.
just crazy events. So.
But there's really is. I guess you would have to train, like Diana said, differently for the sprint than you would for a long.
Yeah, the sprint things are more short burst, just like track work and that kind of thing.
It's just like, you know what? Think of it this way. It's like you chasing after our Yorkshire Terriers when they get loose from our yard.
Exactly. There you go. That's probably a good
Sometimes
life.
it's a short sprint.
Yes.
Sometimes it's a long marathon, depending on which one I'm chasing.
So how successful are you with that usually?
I think I probably am better at the sprint.
Okay, so you usually win.
Yeah.
Right,
She's
okay.
not very successful. The dog usually wins.
Okay.
On that kind of a thing. But.
It's more like, please come back.
Right. We have
It's time to refer to the tree.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah, it works.
It seems to work.
It does work now, but before they
Yeah.
were just dumb. They just kind of look at you like, what's that?
I want to go over and play with the neighbor dog.
Yeah, right.
Until the neighbor dog started to bark and rear up on them, and they're like, yeah, we'll come back for the treat.
Yeah, we're up for the treat too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, So you've been with Rogue Runners, though, for more than 3 years, or more than 6 years.
Since 2003. That's when we started the running club. And then we inherited the Douglasville Moonlight Run in its 25th year. And we started hosting that. And then after that, we started doing 3 other races in the county.
Tell us about the Moonlight Run. When does it start? On October 23rd.
It starts on October 23rd, and we're excited to be associated with all the other health, fitness, and wellness things that are going on with the West Georgia Quad Series. So it's a great fit. But the Moonlight Run starts. The first race starts at 8 o'clock. And some of the grammar schools and middle schools have a road runner program, and so we do a road runner division just for them, and it starts at 8 o'clock. It's 1 mile, and then for kids that come from outside the county that aren't associated with that, we have another 1 mile race for them at 8:30. And let me also say at 8 o'clock we have a tot trot for 5 and under. At 8 o'clock, and then 8:30 the open 1 mile race is for 6 to 12-year-olds, and then at 9 o'clock the 5K starts.
Okay, and that's for the older adults.
That's for anyone.
For anyone. Okay, all right. What's the cost to get involved, and where can someone go to find out information on the Moonlight?
Well, like Jeff said, active.com.
Active.com.
Yeah.
I'll get familiar with active.com.
Yes.
I'll try, John.
We'll actually look it up at home.
Yes.
Active.com, or you can go to our website at dcrr.org for an application there. Or you can, if you procrastinate, you can register race day at the Downtown Conference Center starting at 4 o'clock up until first race starts at 8 o'clock. So the cost is for the children's races is $12. Through October the 8th, and then it goes to 17. The adult race is $20, and after October the 8th, it goes to $25.
Can you pay someone else to run for you? Is that acceptable?
Absolutely. We do Phantom runners. You can pay $10 and consider a Phantom runner.
Is it more
doing
for
your
that,
part.
or is it the same cost?
It's actually a little bit less. You can do $10 fee on that one.
Well, Johnny, we're looking forward to it, the Moonlight Run, and we're looking forward to seeing more with Rogue Runners. And thank you for joining us.
Active.com.
Active.com. That's the place.
Thank you, man.
Happening place.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more and more health and fitness. Man, I'm going to get tired before this is all over.
No, you're going to get fit before this is all over.
Let's go over to Kelly Hunter with the interactive community calendar on City.
I think the first guest I have up today, she's becoming the star of the show. Come on up, Miss Marcia Hampton. She's also one of my office colleagues. We have offices next door to each other, but you've got some events that you're going to tell in addition to the bike run that you were talking about earlier.
Yes, I'm standing here for Stephanie Elworth, our Main Street manager, and I'm here to talk about our Downtown Recognition Banquet. Each year, the Downtown Development Authority participates in what was originally called the Downtown Open House, and the purpose of the luncheon at that time was to make certain that folks understood what downtown revitalization was all about. So we typically got in speakers who were experts in downtown revitalization. Well, now we have grown and we've moved from a lunch to a dinner, and we have also added an awards component to that. So we will be awarding awards to those who do great things in downtown development through volunteerism, economic development, best restaurant, best retail service business, all those types of things.
And we've got a lot of things happening in Douglasville downtown area, don't we?
Yeah, we have a ton of things. So if you're thinking about somebody that you know that's worthy of an award, that have done great things in downtown, visit the website, visit Douglasville.com. We're allowing you to vote. So actually the voting started yesterday, so we'll have that open for a while, and I have to use my cheat sheet on the date. This is pretty bad.
This is actual voting that they can do online at the city website?
Yes, this is actual voting that they can do online. The nominees were called a few weeks ago, so those are posted. So we have 2 to 3 folks in each category that you can go on and vote. And the Downtown Recognition Banquet will be October 5th at 6:30 at the Downtown Conference Center, and winners will be announced there. And I think you guys are putting together a great video for that. The public is welcome to attend this event for $15 a person, and any Friends of Main Street members are allowed to attend for $10.
It's a great event, and we're working on the awards portion of that, the video portion of that, and it's a great opportunity. If you're excited about what's going on in the downtown area, this is one way to come help us celebrate.
Yeah, it is, and we have a very good speaker, Dr. Joe Wharton, who's with the University of Georgia, the Fanning Institute, who puts together all of the training for local governments that institution does with the Georgia Municipal Association, and his organization with the Georgia Cities Foundation. They have been doing a study on downtowns across the state of Georgia, so it's going to be very interesting to hear what he has to say about how downtowns across Georgia are currently doing.
Well, in the economic time, one of the things that's happening is we're seeing a lot of relocation, a lot of businesses back to that downtown area.
Yeah, and one of the things that we always try to promote, that if you're looking for a place to be, downtown is still one of the most affordable places in Douglasville. And not only is it affordable, if you're a company and if you employ employees, they can actually walk to restaurants, walk to shops. The post office is there. The medicine shop is there to get pharmacy. Just all the different things that you would find in a strip center, you can actually have in downtown in a walking environment. And since we're talking about physical fitness this episode, it would be a great opportunity for you to have your employees out and getting physically fit walking in the downtown area.
That's right. Another great quality of life that we offer in the downtown area. Yes. Thank you, Marcia.
Thank you.
All righty. A lot of things happening here in the area. We always have the Chamber. I think we have Stan Winnick with us today representing activities happening at the Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for being with us today, Stan.
Thank you for having me.
All righty. What do we have going on that you want to tell us all about?
Represent the Chamber of Commerce. We have several events coming up in the next month. First is the Georgia Power Coffee Card Exchange. This will be on September 9th from 8 to 9 a.m., and that will be held at the Hilton Garden Inn and Suites on Thornton Road. Then the Greystone Power Luncheon coming up on September 21st. That again is from noon till 1 p.m. held at the Downtown Conference Center. Also the AT&T Business After Hours. We always hold that from 4 to 6 p.m. On September 30th, this will be held at the Meadowbrook Memory Gardens. All of these events are opportunities for us all to share and to network, and we always have a good time.
Looking for a way to grow your business, it's to grow it right here in your community, isn't it?
Exactly, and that's what the Chamber offers, and they do a good job.
They do, and all of those events, we cover the Chamber luncheons and film those and air that back. There's always usually a great speaker and a great topic. Coffee card exchange are always a great way to network.
The Greystone Power Luncheon, the subject this time is aging in Metro Atlanta. Might want to hear about that.
I think I might. Stan, thank you for representing the Chamber of Commerce as well as the City of Douglasville today and all that you do.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All righty. We've got more City Connector happening here this month.
Well, we're back. I was just lounging around.
Actually,
couch potato.
I was showing my muscles.
Well, LATONYA is with LA Fitness, and LaTonya Anderson is. It's nice for you to come here, and we were having a chat about working out
and muscle tone.
And how undifficult it really is, because somebody's going to go into your class. A lot of people think, hey, this is a lot of work and it's hard, and I don't even want to get started. But what do you tell somebody who wants just to start?
Well, before they even come in my class, I want to make sure they are recommended to come in by their doctor. I want to make sure they're clear with all of that. And I want to make sure that they at least do 20 minutes, at least for a warm-up. And if they want to stay a whole hour, they can. 20 minutes and a 10-minute cool down, then I would have them leave if they choose, if that's their first time ever taking my class.
Can they quit after 5 minutes and just say, look, this is it's a little rough. I gotta go.
Try to discourage that. I want them to I will give them levels. Level 1, which is beginning. Right. Level 2, intermediate to moderate, and level 3, which would be more advanced. And I try to reiterate that throughout the whole class.
So this is aerobics, right? This is
cardio kickboxing. That's what I teach.
Cardio kickboxing.
Yes.
So it's like aerobics on steroids, basically. Well, no, I don't mean it like that, but you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
But it could almost be considered protective aerobics, if you will.
Yes.
Protective aerobics.
You want to say that.
We designed a new class.
Hey, there we go. Come teach.
I don't think anybody wants me to do that.
It's time now for protective aerobics.
But seriously, kickboxing is kind of a form of defense too, isn't it?
It is. It is also a total body workout, which is really encouraging to a lot of people because you're working your upper body as low as your lower body, and you're getting a good core workout. Breathing in your nose, out your mouth. Those are the other pointers that I give in my class as well, to make sure you're getting a total body workout and you're actually enjoying the class. I really have good music, so that keeps people optimistic and happy about their workout as well. So that works.
At what age should you start, or would you?
Any age you want to. I have people that come in. I actually had a lady years ago. She was in a wheelchair, and all she could do was punches. And guess what? We punches out.
So it was punch boxing. It wasn't
for
kickboxing.
Her.
Yeah.
For her particular case, yes.
Wheelchair boxing.
There you go. So if you have a body part that's able to move, you can absolutely work out. It doesn't necessarily have to be karate kickboxing, whatever your liking would be, but it is.
Come here, show me.
Oh no.
See, come here, no. Seriously.
Oh no.
Right there. Just look at this camera here. I want to show you. Show what you do.
Did you want me to?
No, you're going to leave that on. I want you to balance it with the microphone. Did it fall off?
Yeah, it fell off.
I'll have my wife fix that for you. This doesn't look right.
No. Okay, well, hold it while you demonstrate.
Okay.
I'll hold it over your head.
All right.
So you have an
So for instance, I'm going to give an example of the side kick. What you want to do is have this foot planted over to the corner, diagonal corner. You want to put your shoulder back, abs tight. You're going to work your obliques, and this is a side kick right here. 1, place it down with your toe.
Okay.
2, with your knee up. 3, good. You're going to look where you're kicking. 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10.
Okay, how come the audience isn't helping out here? Come on. No clapping. Get up and let's do some kickboxing, will you?
Good.
But from that example, you're going to see that you're going to get your core, and you're going to get your leg, you're going to get your thighs, inner thighs, outer thighs, quads, everything.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
so you don't have to lift with that. Come back on
Okay.
the chair over here. That's what's over here. Go ahead, honey.
No.
Do what they just showed you.
No. Although I saw that and I'm like, you know what? I probably could. At least I'd get halfway up.
Of course, but that was just one example. But you could always start lower. Everybody has options in the classes that I give, and we want people to come back at LA Fitness, and that's why we treat our customers as such.
So it's not as intimidating as it seems, because when I heard that, I'm like, man, that just sounds like a lot of work, and I don't know what I'm doing, but that looked like something that I could do.
You also teach cycling classes too, right?
I do as well.
Okay.
The same thing in that particular class. I would give different levels: level 1, level 2, and level 3. We do have a lot of people that do want to do cycling, however, they have knee injuries. So they would go at a much slower pace. And I always make an announcement before, during, and after class about the health needs and what, any injuries. I'll ask about that. Actually, there's another class that I taught for cycling, and one lady was actually an amputee. And she took the class, and she loved the class. It's just a matter of pedaling forward and back with the whole class.
Wow.
But she got a great workout.
Yeah. Well, it would also teach her balance a little bit better.
Exactly. And she loved my class. And the first time I saw her, I said, what am I going to do? But she got around it, and it was from her and I conversing about her injury that we were able to work around that. So it was really interesting.
What do you tell people the benefits are of what you do with the kickboxing? What are the benefits to them?
As earlier, it's a total body workout. You're going to get your cardiovascular workout in. It's going to strengthen your endurance as well. It's going to make you more aware of your body and how it works. It's going to make you focus, because you have to make sure that that side kick is not going to kick anybody else.
Yeah.
So you have to have your coordination skills need to be on point. As far as the cycling class, you're going to get in with more of a lower body workout. Your abs are going to be tight. You can get an upper body workout, but it won't be as intense, because you can actually take a cycling class and be sitting down. However, you can stand up and do it as well.
Right.
So it varies to the individual that's going to be taking the class.
Now, could you mix the two classes? I mean, be able to do one and then take another one.
What are you trying to create?
These
new classes.
We need to sign you up as an instructor. These are some good ideas you're coming up with.
Cycling, kickboxing.
Here we go.
Go.
That's a good idea. You
Yeah.
want to do the half and half. You
I
do
like
a half
that.
hour kickboxing and a half hour cycling. You
Why
got it
not?
good.
Yeah, it's a good workout.
But it's great because you lose inches, you lose pounds. If you have diabetes, or if you're a little overweight, it's good for that as well, right?
Exactly. And as I stated to you guys earlier, I had a couple deaths in my family because of health illnesses.
So this is real.
Yes.
close to home for you.
It's really close to home. My aunt did pass away from diabetes, and to be graphic, they amputated her foot and started on their way up. And it was really something graphic, but it was something I needed to see. and it was a lifesaver for me, but I could pass it on to someone else as well.
So you can help save their life.
Exactly.
LaTONYA Anderson from LA Fitness, thank you so
very
much for joining
Thanks
us.
a lot. Great job. All right, on our City Connector, we're going to go to our interactive community, and I hope they bring back Rhythmic Noise one more time.
yeah.
Let's go see what Kelly Hunter has to say.
Up next, we have Maggie with the Cultural Arts Center. Is that correct? Hey, Maggie.
That's correct.
I don't believe we've met yet.
I am the brand new manager at the Cultural Arts Center here in Douglasville.
Okay. And you guys always have activities happening. Tell us what you've got lined up.
And coming up for September, of course, we have our opening reception for Recent Works, and that's a collection of artworks from Robbie Pope and Joy Peters. That reception is Thursday, September 2nd, and that's from 6 to 8 p.m. Of course, this event is hosted by our local Sweetwater Camera Club and will include music by a local singer and songwriter, Troy Moore.
Right. And y'all have a great facility there to host these type of smaller, intimate type gatherings.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful place to have a show like this. And of course, that one will be on view through September 30th, and it's free and open to the public. In addition to that, we'll have a reception. There will be a gallery talk and tour with the artists, Robbie and Joy. And that's Sunday, September 12th from 3 to 5 p.m.
Okay. Very good. Do you have other events that you're spotlighting with us today? Okay.
I wanted to mention that also concerning fine arts, we do have our National Juried Art Show coming up. That's our competition, and we are still accepting submissions. The deadline is Friday, September 10th, so we want you to get your art in as soon as possible to be a part of that juried show.
Right, very good. And I know the Cultural Arts has different activities throughout the year. We've mentioned the chili cook-off happening on October 23rd, along with the other events that we've got going on. As far as different activities, any other, got a few more on your list there?
Absolutely. Well, we do have the chili cook-off, and we're still looking for cookers for that. So if you want to visit our website, of course, that's artsdouglas.org, and sign up for that and be a part of it.
All right, very good. Lots of things happening at the Cultural Arts Center. It's nice to meet you, Maggie.
You too.
Welcome aboard, and thanks for serving our community.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next up, come join me on stage. This is Dawn Brown. You're with the Pregnancy Resource Center, and we're talking about health and fitness and all that, and you guys have a walk happening. Is that correct?
That's right. It's on September 18th. That's a Saturday. Starts in downtown Douglasville, and if you are able to make the walk, it actually starts at 10. If you're unable to walk, you can go to our website. It's partnersofprc.com and make a donation. It's just a one-time pledge, and we would certainly appreciate all the support you guys could offer.
All right, and y'all do a lot of wonderful work here in the community as well, and we're excited for the walk and the opportunity to help support something local.
Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And always, Miss Jan Booth, it's good to have you with us. We had some of your team joining us last month with special music.
Thank you very much, and appreciate having them be able to come and play here.
Alrighty. And what do you have coming up that you'd like to highlight?
Well, the Christian Community Orchestra is going to be starting their new season. This is the winter season on the Monday after Labor Day on September 13th, Monday evening at 7 o'clock at the Central Baptist Church here in Douglasville.
All right, so if you're looking to join the orchestra, they need to be there the 13th.
They could come on the 13th. If that seems to be a problem, come on the next day, which is the 20th, and we'll be glad to have them come play. You don't need to bring a stand or music or anything, just yourself and your instrument. If you need extra help, we meet at 6 o'clock for those who need extra help with their music.
All right, very good. And that's the winter orchestra. And you were telling me prior to all three of your groups, orchestras have concerts. And what is that date? So we can kind of give them a preview coming up.
Thank you. The next main concert will be December 7th, which is Pearl Harbor Day, and we'll be doing a special tribute to those who are able to come who have served in the armed forces during World War II in celebration of the Pearl Harbor Day and the great battles that were won at that time.
All righty. So great tribute that you're also doing on that one. Thank you, Miss Jan, and the Christmas music as well. Thank you, Jan, for bringing that activity to us and being part of our community.
Thank you very much.
All righty. So we have all kinds of events happening. A little bit of heads up for you there that some events happening all the way into the month of November and December as well. We got a lot of activities happening here in your community, right here in Douglasville. We've got more City Connector coming up right here on Digital 22 Comcast.
Thank you very much for joining us on City Connector. We're Monk and Kelly. We have lots of guests to thank. Great show.
Yeah, we really had a great time learning all about health and wellness.
I feel
and
physically fit today.
Fitness, yeah. We want to thank Dr. Lorene Littles from Kaiser Permanente for joining us, and Jamie Gilbert from the Douglasville Development Authority. Also, we want to thank Jeff Knowles, the Development Services Director, and Community Downtown Services Director Marcia Hampton for joining us, plus Johnny Buice from Rogue Runners, and LaTonya Anderson from LA Fitness, and of course, Arbor Place Mall for letting us be here.
And make sure that you get out October 23rd to Douglasville for all the great activities that they have during Octoberfest. This is Rhythmic Noise and Melanie Wilson with John Peace over here.
Yeah.
So what was it like being on tour with Jewel? Did you enjoy that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She even did a little backup dancing for me. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
She's like 36 now. She still looks great. Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, back on planet Earth, where can we see you guys next?
We do a lot of open mic nights. I just finished a song professionally, and I'm just trying to get the word out that we are available for any kind of events that you may need musical guests. So weddings, parties, we're available to you.
Bar mitzvahs, you name it. Melanie can do it. John's up for that too.
Yes.
No problem, right?
And of course, you were with Douglasville's Got Talent too.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys did that.
Yeah.
You did a great job with that too.
Yeah, you did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Well, what's the song that you're going to sing for us now?
I'm going to sing an original song, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, just sing along if you know the words to the original song. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's what we need. We need like a little
kick
monitor
in a
with
certain
stuff.
place. You can practice that move that LaTonya showed us.
Let's hear it for Melanie Wilson, John Peace, Rhythmic Noise.
Thank you.
And I feel I do. Yes, my emotions spin out of control. Lesson learned. I don't know, no.
Thank you so much.